So next year is the year of the dragon, and the dragon is this solar energy. We're going to be working with this energy next year to get you in position to act. Next year is a year of action, going after your dreams, really getting behind and focusing on your visions and what you want to create here and what you want to anchor here. So we're laying the building blocks of, our intentions and our passions and what we are here as souls to create. We have stepped into the new vibrations and we are building, the new blocks to lay the foundations for new earth, an ascended earth that we are moving into, and that requires all of us to step into the highest version of ourselves. And when I was in Egypt, I realized that I've got to really talk about this because I haven't really been I do talk about it, but I haven't gone into depth because 2019, I went through my shift into new earth and the 5D vibrations. And my entire reality dissolved. My 3D life absolutely dissolved. I went through a divorce. I had to let go of my house and family home. I sold my car. I sold 80% of my possessions, and I moved, to the forest. And I went through a massive, massive shift. And I was moved into the new earth vibrations and the guides. I went through a cycle of healing, clearing, healing my heart. But then another part of me was awakened and another part of me stepped forward into the new vibrations where just so much became available to me in the cosmos. And in 2020, we had a massive shift when COVID hit and the universe I was going through my divorce and, my old life literally dissolved before my very own eyes. It fell apart, but my new fifth dimensional body and my journey was building, And so this part, when you let go of your old life and you build your new one, it can be quite traumatic. I mean, you would have had the signs, you would have had the signals from spirit. And if we weren't listening, we get the tower moment. And that tower moment is not pleasant because you have to face everything at the same time. So not only are you healing, but you're also stepping into your higher vibrational self and you're being called to action. So in 2020, Spirit said to me, get ready, get online and take the community to the new vibrations, like get in to the light ship and drive the light ship. So if you think about a commander of a light ship, that's what Circle of Light was. And that's what my role was. I was the commander of that ship. If I didn't get into the ship and navigate the ship to the higher vibrations, a lot of souls were going to be in trouble. So we started week-on-week meditations, transmissions in 2020, and we did not stop. So as I was going through my tumultuous time, we were also building at the vibrations and the frequencies and moving everyone who was ready to go into the higher vibrations, and we did not stop. So this time, we are moving into it's about your vibration and your frequency, and you've got to really, really focus on your frequency and where you are facing. So many souls will be going through a breakdown to break through this time. So I'm hearing a lot of souls are going through challenges. You do go through your challenges where you have to let go of the old ways, your attachments. You have to work through your karmic attachments and karmic relationships. So in 3D, we're working through a lot of that. 4D, we're clearing, we're purging. And then when we step into 5D, we are light. Like I lost so much weight from my body. You have to be light in emotions, light in thoughts, light in possessions, light in emotional baggage, and your karmic attachments and addictions, and where there's lack mentality, where you're still in victimhood, you have to let go of all of that and come back into neutrality, where your karmic board is clear and it's balanced and it's even, and then you step into the fifth dimensional space. And in the fifth dimension, you are taken care of. When I moved into, my new place, I literally said to the universe, I don't know where I'm going. Please help me because I don't know where I'm meant to move. I knew there was a place I wanted to move to near the forest. And I kind of said, I'd like this. Please, can you help me? And literally the next night, I got a nudge in my sleep. The angels nudged me and they said, phone the agent in the morning. So I phoned the agent in the morning and he said, there's a house that's just come up. If you want to see it today, we can get it organized and you can sign, because I was selling my house with the same agent. I'm not kidding. The next day I went to see the house, and it was absolutely everything I'd asked for. We signed on the dotted line and we moved in a month later. So what I found through this time when I moved into the higher vibrations is everything was taking care of me. The entire cosmos came in to take care of me. And I moved into the frequencies of abundance, where you're not alone. You've got the entire cosmos with you. They are your driving force. They are working with you. You are one with them. And when you are one with them, they take care of you. They nurture you. They love you. They support you. They provide for you. They give you the abundance that you need, the resources that you need, and everything you need will be in your space before you know you need it. And sometimes that's hard for the mind to, realize and connect with, because in the third dimension, we don't want to let go, because we don't know what's on the other side. We don't want to let go of our jobs, and we don't want to let go of our reality because we're not sure. We don't want to go into the uncertainty, but really through the uncertainty and your connection with spirit and source and your guides, you'll be able to move through these vibrations. Coming in is really, really strong. So, when 2020 and 2019, I saw this tidal wave coming into my life. It was so fast, it just took me, and it took me into the higher vibrations. This tidal wave is coming in for 2024. It's fast moving, and it's going to take you. And in 2024, you cannot fight the wave. You cannot go against the flow. You have to go with it. You got to flow with this wave. So don't resist. Try not to resist, what's coming. Try and look at your lessons, your life lessons as, okay, what am I learning as a soul from what I'm going through? How can I look at my challenges from a higher perspective? Instead of getting into blame and he said and she said, what am I learning as a soul? How can I take accountability for my actions? And how can I show up to be the very best version of me? Because when you step into 5D, you are becoming the very best version of you. And if you do go through challenges and you go through the heartbreak and the heartache, it's just breaking you open to let more love through you, more love, like honey coming through, from the honeycomb. It's opening you up to be more vulnerable, to be more compassionate with yourself, and more loving. So sometimes we have to break down to break through, and we will see a lot of that in 2024, 2025, 2026. These are years of chaos and conflict, where you will see the division of the two worlds. You're going to see the 3D world and you're going to see the 5D world. And this gap is going to get bigger and bigger. There are many souls that are going to continue playing out the third dimensional world, and you'll be able to see it, but you won't be in it. If you're vibrating at another vibration, you're going to be here, which means you're going to have a very different experience to everyone else. So just be mindful of what's happening around you, but don't get sucked into it. Like when we get sucked into things, then we become part of that energy, and we're actually fueling that energy. So we don't want to feel suffering. We want to have compassion, but we don't want to get caught up in anger, blame, war, conflict and disharmony. You don't want to get into that. Have compassion and what you're seeing around the world, but stay in the higher vibrations. And then you can continue to lift humanity through that time. So next year is going to be about ambition. It's very yang energy, very masculine energy. Ambition, determination, focus, drive, passion, confidence, growth, personal growth, and collective growth. You're going to be riding on this big tidal wave, and this year, next year, is going to really propel you forward. So, if you found that you had started some projects in the last 2 years and they weren't going the way you wanted to, or they've been really slow to get off the ground, next year is a very different year. Next year is going to move fast, and you'll get that push from the universe and that support from the universe, and that will help you to propel your projects forward. So, tune into what you're doing, but they will move twice as fast next year. So don't give up on your projects. Keep, focusing forward and facing forward. And if you don't know what your passion is, reach out. I mean, I can help you. We can help you. We can tune into what your passion is, and we can help you get into alignment with what you are here to do. The way we work in Circular Light, I give you activations. So, you know, in the next vibrations, it's about activations. Everything you need is inside of you, already in your DNA, lifetimes of information and your technologies and your masteries. It's all inside of you. It's already there, but it just needs to be opened up. The way we open that up is through frequency, giving you transmissions, giving you activations, giving you the key codes and the light codes that will open up the locks, that will open up the gateways to that level of information. So we will be doing lots of mystery schools, lots of transmissions, and it just keeps opening you up, and you start to remember, and then you bring that energy into you, and then you start to share that energy out there. So the time of, you know, doing lots and lots of courses, and it's gone. We're in another vibration where we remember, but it's about frequency. It's about law of vibration, and it's about opening up and receiving the activations that you need to then, you know, remember your technologies, your gifts, your soul gifts, and to just accept, you know, where we're at right now, but give ourselves permission to step forward onto our path and embrace a higher aspect of ourselves. So be your own cheerleader through this time. You know, we are healing the father wound right now. So where we wanted, you know, approval from our father, or we wanted to be acknowledged, or we wanted our father to be proud of us, we have to be that father to us, our masculine. You know, telling ourselves, I'm so proud of you. You've done so well. Celebrating those little moments where we've, you know, done really well, not ignoring them, but celebrating ourselves, being proud of ourselves, you know, realizing and remembering the time that we are moving through right now and how well we're doing with everything that's going on earth. So be gentle, be kind with your words. Your words are so important through this time. Be gentle and loving as if you are a parent to yourself. That's going to be really important. And also to hold your inner child in love. You know, when you are feeling upset and you've got a lot of emotions brewing, and you're also picking up the energies from around you and everything that's going on around you, just hold yourself and hold your inner child, and just tell your inner child that, you know, you're here, that you see yourself, you are here, you're holding you, you're safe. You know, I've got you, I love you, I support you, I'm here for you. We're doing this together. So just work with your inner child and tell your inner child how important they are to you and how loved they are, and that you see them, love them, nourish them, hold them, and that you're proud. Also to be authentically you. So, you know, we're stripping away the masks of our false self, our ego self, and we're coming back to our authentic self. And our authentic self is your true self. And your authentic self wants to be expressed through this time. So learning to speak our truth, learning to speak, you know, with vulnerability, opening our heart, being honest, being kind with our words, being compassionate. This is the next vibration, truth and transparency. So surrounding ourselves with people and souls that we love, that support us, that see us, that are not there to control us, manipulate us, you know, are jealous, envious, and are competing with us. This is not the next vibration. Because in 5D, you know, you work together, you come together, you support one another, you love one another from your heart, you see one another. You remember that we're all one heart, we're all doing our best, and we're all learning our soul lessons, and we've all come to learn something different on earth. We're all evolving and growing. And whatever emotions we didn't process in our other lifetimes, we are processing them in this lifetime. So, you know, just to be there for each other through this time. But we have come here to earth to do some beautiful work. So it's to remember what we are doing, the energies that we are holding, and the courage that we need through this time to build the new vibrations. So being your authentic self. I have felt really strongly this year that we have to conserve our energy. We have to be mindful with our energy and how we use our energy. So really tune in to where you're using your energy, you know, where you're spending your energy. Are you having conversations that really just don't mean anything? Are you going to places that you don't want to go to? Are you around souls that you don't want to be around? You know, is there a lot of disharmony around you? Because your energy is really, really important. Because if you want to build what you're here to build, you need to get behind your projects 100%, which means conserving your energy and using your energy wisely. So having healthy boundaries with your time, your energy, and where you use it. This is so key as we step into 2024. The other thing was to be grounded. We are becoming heaven and earth. So heaven means spirit. We are connected to source and our guides. And we are one with the energy of the higher vibrations. And then we are earth as well, which means we are grounded. We are here. We can create our abundance. We have strong roots. We're not a loose leaf, flying in the wind. We are fully here. We are anchored here. And many times in the spiritual community, we can become very ungrounded, where our higher chakras are really active and we receive lots of downloads and our third eye is open and our crown is open, but we can't create abundance for ourselves. We can't anchor ourselves, and we don't want to be here on earth. But moving into 5D, you have to be here on earth. You have to be fully embodied in the body, which means you are here. You are able to create your abundance. You believe in yourself. You know you're here for Mother Earth and she's here for you, and you're one with her. So the stronger your roots and the deeper the roots, the higher you can go. And that's really, really key, that we become balanced, earth and heaven, feminine and masculine. Spirit is masculine, and Mother Earth feminine. Yeah, masculine, feminine coming into harmony, working together and working as one. So see where you are ungrounded, where you need to bring more groundedness in your life, where your roots need to be stronger within yourself. So that we're no longer hiding who we are. We want to be open about who we are and our spiritual message and spiritual purpose here on earth. We want to be fully sharing our light and not hiding anymore. So just see where you're still hiding yourself from family, friends, co-workers. Learning to just speak up and be fully you. That's really important. So authentically you. And remembering that challenges are part of your journey. Our challenges make us. If you looked at me 3 years ago, 4 years ago, you'd see a very different woman. I have come fully into me and my body, and you gain a different kind of strength, a different kind of resilience. You have a different kind of stamina. You are so grounded and rooted and confident in yourself and fully embodied. And, that the challenges that you go through bring you to this point of centeredness. So we thank the challenges for what they taught us. Through the pain, we became strong, we became resilient. So it's to thank the challenges for the challenges. If they were not there, we wouldn't be who we become today. Yeah. So seeing our challenges as a blessing in disguise, to get you to where you are meant to be. And also to remember that the universe has your back. The universe always has your back, and the universe is trying to get you to where you can express your highest expression and experience your highest joy and live in a state of your high vibration. So if you do go through a tower moment and a challenge in your life, and when everything breaks down, just remember everything's happening for you, and it's always happening for you. And this was my chant through my time. Everything is happening for me. Everything is happening for me. And whenever that anxiety came up and I was in fight or flight, I would breathe, neutralize, come back into my heart, and I would keep chanting daily. Everything is happening for me. And truly, everything is happening for you, because it's trying to get you to where your light, your gift can be shared in the best way possible. So trust that the universe has your back. Go with the flow. Let go of, attachment, and trust where you're being guided. That's going to be really important. New connections. So just see what's leaving your life right now and let it go. Don't hold on to it, because it's making space for new souls that are coming in. So see who's coming into your vibration right now, because those souls you're going to co-create with. We're stepping into a very new space where next year is going to be a lot of co-creations, teamwork, working together to build something, for everyone. Many projects that we'll be doing will be next level, which means we won't be able to do them ourselves, and we will be guided to souls that have the same vision as us, have like-minded souls in their heart that we can work with and become a team and anchor the visions together, bring the innovations and anchor the visions together. So see who you're being guided to work with, trust it, feel into it, use your intuition, always use your intuition. Someone says to you, I want you to work with me. You have free will. So tune in and see if it feels right for you. If it doesn't feel right for you, speak your truth. And express yourself, but always trust your intuition, because your intuition is your multidimensional self and your soul that is speaking to you, and that knows your truth. So very often, we hear our intuition and we don't listen. And then we say, I wish I had listened to my intuition. I heard the message, but I didn't trust it. So we're learning to trust ourselves, and we're learning to trust our intuition through this time. Month-on-month forecast of what's coming in from the guides, and they wanted to give you a month-on-month forecast for 2024. So I'm just going to have a sip of water, and I'm going to run through the things that I've written down that I want to share with you. Remembering to drink my water. Okay. So just a reminder of 3D, moving out of that. In the third dimension, we go to work, earn money, and come home. And we may not hate our jobs, but we go to work to earn money and come home. So it's all about the 9 to 5. But we're getting off that now. We're getting off that system where we don't want to be doing that anymore. We want our freedoms. We want to be able to meditate. We want to do what we love. So through this time, you'll see a lot of souls, they're leaving their old corporate worlds. Corporate worlds can be very toxic environments. And we are leaving those environments to do something that we're passionate about, that fulfills our heart and soul, and that we can, anchor here on earth. And the guides are saying you will be supported with your visions, and you will be supported in this next phase with your visions and what you want to create. So don't be afraid to create what you're feeling, to do. You've got the backup of spirit and the guides, and you're going to get so much support over the next few years. So anchor your visions, trust what you're feeling, bring your passions, and, fully be you. So if you left something and you've abandoned something, get it out of the closet, get your dream journals out. What did you want to create here? What was your dream? Bring it out and start to anchor it. So today we will do a little bit of that as well. The way we want to live and how we want to experience our life on earth. We also are moving away from the lack mindset. So where we thought we were a victim of our reality, where we thought there was not enough money to go around, that money is the root of all evil. We are healing the money wound as well. Money is masculine energy. And next year I'm going to do some work on money again, because we really are moving into 2024, which is the year of abundance. 8 is the energy of abundance. And this 8 next year is a year of abundance. So if there are money wounds coming up for you where you feel a lack, or you feel that you can't create abundance for yourself, it's to look at that, because you can co-create with the universe and change your mindset by using affirmations, by digging deep into your subconscious mind and weeding out those old programs, that have been passed on through generations, that really need to now go. This one was time is linear. In the third dimension, time is linear, because we have, the days of the month and the year, and next year we're going to do this, and in 5 years' time we'll do this, in 10 years' time. So we have a plan. But as we move into the fifth dimension, there's no time. Time dissolves, and the only moment is now. So in this now moment, you can access everything, you can create everything, and everything is available to you. So now we're moving away from, in 5 years' time, I'll do this. I can't tell you where my life is going to be in 5 years' time. I can't even tell you where my life is going to be next year, because what I've learned to do, and what you will learn to do, and what many of you have already learned to do, is you will stay in the present moment. In the present moment, you appreciate the gifts, you see the beauty, you see the miracles, you are so grateful, and you enjoy every moment for what it brings you. And that is really key. So you don't need to know, next year, where am I going to be? What will I be doing? You are in this moment. You've got to be in your highest joy, in your highest vibration, and then you're going to attract something on a whole other vibration that is going to be miraculous and beautiful, and you're going to absolutely love it. So it's moment by moment, you move through the vibration. and not so much planning, 5-year, 10-year plan. Those days are gone. Relationships as well. First of all, working to live. I talked about this, living to work, getting off the wheel, getting off the rat race, and being controlled, creating your own reality, working for yourself, and being your own boss, getting in the driving seat of your own life. That is going to be key. And relationships, fantasy of love. We've been taught when we're young that you fall in love, you get married, and this other person is going to complete you, and they're going to give you everything that you need, and you get the love from the other person. I mean, I grew up with this fantasy world, and yeah, I created that reality. But really, in 5D, that's not the way, because you'll always be waiting for another person to fill you in 3D, which means you're not complete in yourself. In 5D, you know how to generate and cultivate your own self-love. You are your own generator. You are the love of your life. You are the love of your life. And you are marrying your masculine and feminine and coming back into harmony and oneness within you. So you don't look for another person to fill you. You are filling yourself and generating that love within yourself. And when you are full and balanced, and masculine and feminine is in harmony, you attract another balanced soul, another balanced connection. And that's a beautiful relationship, because you're both conscious beings. You're grounded in yourself. You love yourselves. You're centered in yourselves. You don't look to the other person for, to complete you, to fill you. You are full. They are full. Imagine how beautiful that connection can be. And that connection is called a divine union. Two souls that are awakened, that are in their hearts, that are facing the same direction, facing to source. Those souls are coming together now to co-create, and they will build such beauty on earth and such purity, because they are already in their hearts, and they are already, in 5D, and that's what we're heading to. So this fantasy of love is dissolving, because we get hurt, we get rejected, we get betrayed, we get our hearts broken, because that is not serving us. It keeps us, in suffering. Yeah. So have a wonderful Christmas and New Year. Honestly, if you can, rest right now. If you can, rest, because you need your rest this December. I know we're nearly there at the end of this month, but I've been sleeping loads and I've needed that rest. So we need it. If we don't refuel ourselves and recharge ourselves now, we're not going to have the resources and energy, thank you, Sarah, to go into the next vibration. So please, try and tone it down. Up till about the second week of January, you've got to rest. And then it's all systems go. So recharge, refuel, and then you'll have the energy to face forward. And don't waste your energy right now. Don't waste your energy. Focus it. Use it for creation. Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. If you want to email or if you have any questions, let me know. But we will see you in 2024. Ready for action. Getting our solar energy and our raw ready to create. Okay. So take care. Love you all. Thank you for being part of this community. And thank you for being here with me today and all the guides. We love you. We are here for you. We are here to support you. And, we will come together and create whatever is needed for the next vibrations. So take care, and we will speak to you soon. Have a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year.
Thank you, Neelam.